welcome back to Beaglington-On-Sea. Yes, welcome back to Beaglington-On-Sea. It's another miserable January day, and this is the, I suppose, second to last video about the things that I got for Christmas. There was a little delay in getting around to doing this video, but I'm doing it now. So, I've got a selection of things to take over, and Alex at the desk is going to open these up and see what's inside, and then I suppose we'll run them. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the desk. And so I've got this big pile of boxes here. I think we'll start from the bottom up and work our way towards some of these smaller ones and see what we have. It's a bit illuminated at the moment because I'm using my light ring because it's the only part of my tripod that will hold my phone now. So bear with me and I'll see if I can keep this working without the light becoming too much of an issue. So I'll just put the other boxes over there so they're not too much in the way. So in this first box we have some transcontinental coaches. Now I already have a transcontinental dining coach, which is in the same livery as this. It's the R325, which is actually later than these. You can hear Spotpuss in the background. So the R325 dining coach came out in 1960, but I just got the box there. But these coaches, which are actually earlier than that, they're all part of the Series 1 of the transcontinental rolling stock that Triangle Railways did. And this is the Australian style, which is the blue and yellow. And I think they actually did one maybe in like a Victorian Railways livery, but that might be a later one. So to start off with this coach, as you can see, is the running number 10724, and that's the normal sort of just transcontinental coach. And so it's fairly basic. It doesn't have an interior. The windows look a bit dirty, but you know, it's not too bad, I suppose. It's in a fairly good condition. It's got split axles on split plastic axles on the metal rods that go through the open axle boxes. They're all like that because they are a 1958 tooling, and they were in the range from 1958 to 1961 when they brought out the Series 2. So that's the normal coach, and this one is quite cool. This is the baggage car. Now this one has little sliding operating doors, although they're a little bit fiddly for my my fingers, but if you can get them closed, you can then open them again. But I can't at the moment. So if I hold one and then do that, and then I hold those two and do that, now we have all the doors closed. So yeah, it's a fairly basic coach, but it's kind of like completes the transcontinental train, because this is where all the people on their long transcontinental journey are going to store all of their baggage. Although this does not have a running number, and I can't remember if the dining coach has a running number. But the baggage car is R134, so they were numbered in series originally. So yeah, 131 was the normal coach, and then this is 134, and we'll see now if we have some more. Oh yes, I can see this triangle box here is actually the 133 observation car in blue and yellow. So this is the original Triangle Railways box. 00 gauge scale models made in England by Rovex Limited. And, you know, it seems to be in alright condition. Someone's taped it up at one end. But if I give it a gentle shake, maybe. Wow, look at that. So that one has a running number. That's 20537. And while it has no seats on the inside of the main part of the coach, it has this lovely, this is the observation coach. It has painted seats and painted flooring inside. So there we go. I'll just try and get that in a bit better focus for you. So you can see inside it's quite neat actually. I don't know if you can get the the dome off without breaking it, because I imagine it's quite brittle now, the plastic, after, was it 64 years maybe, because, like I said, they came out in 1958. So, in theory, maybe you could open it up and put passengers inside the observation part of the coach. So that's 133, and this is 134, and this is 131 in the R codes. So they're the old things, and they all have the same Prime Railways livery. And so we will open this other box and see if I'm lucky enough to have the Vistadome. Right, well, I see a Vistadome, but it's not the right one. It is the Transcontinental silver and red livery 9119, which is part of Series 2, I think. Yeah, because it's the different roof style on the end observation coach. So it's got these battery boxes, which on the earlier coaches they have these sort of nice kind of curly underbits, and on the later ones they had battery boxes and stuff underneath, and I think the ends might have been slightly different. So this is 9119, and that means it was in the range. What is it? Trying to think now. 1962 was the introduction, so this was in 62 to 1970, and I think it was up in 4 different years over the decade. So that's the R441. Anyways, it's trying made in England, and it's got this weird sort of patterning on the bottom of the plastic. It's not cracked; it's just the patterning. But these do have an interior, and I'll try and show it. But the windows are so small you can barely see in. But there are seats, and there are seats all around the end, and they're sort of facing each other. And then you've got this sort of Vistadome thing at the top as well. So that's an interesting one, but I'm not sure if that will be too much to add to the train, because I can see through the bubble wrap there is in fact this Vistadome coach, which when I put it into focus you can see is numbered 20425, and so this is the R132. So we have 131, 132, 133 and 134, and so these coaches are in rather nice condition for being 64 years old. Will I still need them after them being 64 years old? Yes, I'd say I would. Because they're going to make a lovely rake with my dining coach. So I'm going to have to go put those on the railway with my... I suppose I can use my red Transcontinental switcher, which should have enough power to pull them with their old style axles. So I'm going to put those on in a minute. But I have one more box to open. So, I just fix the camera a bit so we've got a bit more space. And we'll open this up and see. Ooh, well, that's nice. That is the Bogie shell tanker. And it has all of its pieces, I think. It has the ladders, although some of the rungs are a bit broken. But nonetheless, they're still there. The transfers are still mostly there. Shush, Smushpuss. He's very noisy today. So this is the R117. It should say on the bottom. There you go. R117. Made in England. And originally, these came out as early as 1956. And in the range, they were shell tankers, but they were red. Until 1958 was the last year of that, and then in 1959 they came back in this nice blue livery, and you see the number says SCC X333, whatever that means, and the capacity is £100,000. So I don't know much about this, whether it's realistic or not, in terms of what was available to... I mean, I assume this is a transcontinental style, hello, Smushpuss, tanker. But it was in a normal diesel freight set, I think, and it was also in a transcontinental diesel freight set, and they were in, that was 61 and 62, and the price for one of these, I think, was 9 and 6. Is that 9 shillings and sixpence? I don't know. So yeah, that's what I've got in this selection of things. So I think I'm going to put these two together in a train, and I'll pick someone interesting to run with those, and I'll set those up with the transcontinental things. So let's go get them over to the railway. So I've got those up on the railway now, and I'm just going to get Duck. But look, Duck, look what's under your bunker. It's a nest box with a smush in it. Anyways, time to get things onto the track. Okay, so I did actually have Duck set up on the middle line, but I've changed him to the inside line because the track is better on the middle line for the switcher and these coaches. So, I don't know which end the light is in. I think it's that way, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. So, we'll have it going that way. Make sure it's on the line. Right, so, there's my dining coach. So we'll have the normal coach. No, we'll have the baggage coach first. We'll have the baggage coach. With its doors shut, so no one loses their luggage on the way. And then the normal coach. And then the Vistadome coach in the middle. They don't seem to be too stubborn when it comes to rolling. We'll have the Vistadome in the middle and the observation coach at the end, and then the dining car between the Vistadome and the observation. And I've no idea if this is going to work because that's a full set now of coaches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these coaches with their open axle boxes. So let's give it a go. Bit stubborn. Okay. A bit more successful pushing. How about, what if I push? The issue seems to be pulling, but I think maybe if I turn it round that way, and so the light will be on the wrong end, but we can put it that way, and yeah, look at that, it's moving, it's actually moving, so that's quite cool. I have set it up going in the wrong direction in theory, but it doesn't really matter because the car, I normally have engines going that way, but it's fine. So we're now going to set up Duck. Is he on? Yeah, right. So he's a sound loco, so he's going to be ready to go. And my class 31 is on the outside with some Mark 1s. And that is number 14 on the select. So I'm going to start him up. There we go. It's going to be quite a noisy one, I think. And then I'll start the transcontinental and then start Duck off. A little whistle there. And off he goes. And now I suppose I'll get some footage of them running. Well, the duck seems to have come off the line somehow. Bit odd. Let's see what's gone on there. He's back on the rails now. He's a good swiftness. He's not in the goods yard today. well, I suppose I better stop those engines there anyway. So I'll just stop the trans continental frame and the class 31, the station there, and take control of that. And to listen to this. Sorry, I accidentally selected something I don't have. Yeah. There. And we'll turn the sound off. There we go. So yes, another lovely rake of coaches to add to my collection, and how fantastic they are, the transcontinental coaches. And I have something transcontinental to pull them with. I'll have to try and get one of the double-ended diesels from the right era in the yellow and blue. So I suppose that's something to look out for. But yes, I've got one more video left of things that I got for Christmas, which was a package of stuff that arrived late that was gifts from my partner. And so I'm looking forward to opening that up looking at the stuff in the video. So yeah, that's about it for now. So thanks to everyone who has stopped by to have a watch. I hope your January is going well and isn't too gloomy. Thanks to everyone who subscribed. I've been above 100 now for most of the month, so maybe next month, if I'm still above 100, I'll do some sort of video for that. But yeah, thanks to everyone who subscribed, to everyone who comments, because it's lovely to get comments. I still have some to reply to. Don't forget you can like and you can share, and just, you know, enjoy yourselves, I hope. So yeah, thanks for everything, subscribers and watchers. So until next time, you've been a lovely audience, and I've been Alex. And don't forget, there's the subscribe bubble and the playlist thing. You might get a bit sick of me saying that, but, you know, I always have to try and remember. So, yeah, until next time, take care. Bye!